going on, everybody? It's PapaStones coming to you with another video. Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh, my screen is tripping. It's round 8 of the Kissimmee 5K hosted by PPG. Make sure to check out their channel if you want to see it live. When they upload it, I guess. But we have Vader Blue by Guy Cohen and Richard Douglas on Sabine Green. So we're going to jump right into this bad boy and get cracking. Don't mind me, I gotta mute right quick. I gotta crack this soda. Alright, back in action. Let's be real though. How we feeling about the shirt? Got that whole off Mickey Mouse. My Christmas pajamas. It's pretty fire, I know. It's a little chilly outside here, so I figured I'd rock the long sleeve, and this was my first option. We're gonna see how this goes. I gotta move my mouse so that little timer goes away. I don't want to see that the whole time. So, honestly, I think this is a Sabine win, but I could be wrong. It's a longer video, 53 minutes. It might be a Vader win, but this is like Sabine's best matchup, I think. Or I shouldn't say that. It's Control Vader aggro or Vader Control's worst matchup on paper, at least. So he comes down with the Death Star Stormtrooper, has the Vader ping. That's not a bad start for him. Gotta do it. That weekly play promo, Death Star Stormtrooper, fire. I got one of those. They're sweet looking. What's he doing? Ooh. You know, that's smart. That's... I wouldn't say, like... For sure, that should like intimidate you, obviously, but that's a sign of a more well-versed player. Is the fact that, you know, he knows he has to like do stuff with his resources constantly and set his hand down or pick up his resources, so he puts a token on his hand, so that way there's no possibility of confusion. So I've heard things like that, you know, like there was someone saying in there on the Facebook Star Wars Unlimited page, they were saying that they had someone pick up their resources to look and kept their hand like so you got like your hand and your resources, and I assume they were picking them up and looking at them like this. So dude said he called or offered to call the judge, and the dude conceded. So what that says to me is generally that the dude knew what he was doing was wrong, and I'm not saying he was cheating, but he was probably cheating, if that makes sense. Because it's like, if you're offering to call the judge and he just says no, you're like, okay, well, I know the judge is going to say that it's a game loss or a DQ, I think was probably what he was worried about. But yeah, or he just didn't think about it. I mean, it could have been a common mistake. Never really considered it, but definitely don't do that. Like, set your hand down. Kind of like what Guy's doing. Like, you don't have to have a token if you can remember, but it just makes it stand out. Like, yeah, this is my hand. There's no thought process here. Alright, so back to the game, though. He's got... what is that, a 4/4 at this point? They have no counters on their base, which is kind of surprising to me. They're both doing pen and pad, so, or cell phone, I don't know, but it looks like pen and pad from what I've seen. I think the Sabine is obviously ahead currently. If I had to guess, it's probably, I don't know, 10-6. Maybe 9-6, I don't know, but I haven't been keeping track, but I'm pretty sure. I'm not positive, obviously. Ooh, Power of the Dark Side on the 4/4. That's good, but that means the Sabine gets to come out free. Ooh, and the... Oh, the Dodonna. That's freaky. Ping, ping. Sure, sure, yeah, uh-huh. I guess that means the Stormtrooper can deal with it. Oh, look. Coming in with some dice. Oh, 9. Okay. Yeah, I'd seen something in the rules. I'm not positive, but I don't know what that is. Is that 7? Or is that 16? Is that... I feel like those are D6s, so... Yeah. Huh. I didn't know that he was ahead. Alright, news to me. Now he can walk his Death Trooper into the Dodonna. But the Sabine's still sticking around, so that kind of sucks for him. Yeah, it said in the rules somewhere that you can use pen and pad, obviously, if you're, like, very... Like, if you don't want any option for mistakes, pen and pad is the best way to go. But I saw something in the rules that said you had to have some form of counter on the actual base and cards and stuff like that. I don't know. I might be tripping, but I'm pretty sure I saw that. So he's at, what is that, 14? 14 and 9? He's got a decent sized hand. I saw a takedown. I think Yee's hand is takedown, probe droid, vigilance, patrol craft. I'm wondering how he goes about this. Takedown, yeah, that's a good card. I'm just saying, dude's cards are all hyperspace or weekly play promos. At least from what I've seen. Drops a red 3. Claims the initiative. Yeah, and a green squadron A-wing. These guys are all balling, I guess. Play promos. I'm not saying it couldn't be me, right? But I haven't been a rarity guy in a long time. Ooh, the vigilance comes down. It's nice. Wing leader, juice your dude up. You know he's done. Oh, God. Double wing leader. Good God. So what is that, a 5? 5/7? That hits for 7? Oof. That is tough, bro. Hopefully you got that entrenched in hand coming up. Oof. I mean, you are conceding space at that point, but if you entrenched it and then rip a laser blast, it might not be bad. Doing some math. I can't tell what he drew. But I'm assuming Richard here is probably not resourcing. This is round 8, so both of these guys make top 16 for sure. He don't know what he wants to do. Better be diving for that laser blast at this point. You got what showing right now? 4, 11. You got 11 showing. The patrol craft is sweet. Does he have Spec Force? Maybe? Sacrifice, okay. That's good. You draw one, take out the craft. Yeah, this game's over. I think even if he has a blast at this point, you're still taking bare minimum here. What is that? He's taking 17. You're taking at least 9. But you had 26. That put you in 4 calls range. One. Ooh, Rebel Assault. There you go. So tack that math up. 8 and 3 is 11. 2 HP. Sabine ping. Sabine ping him down. He's like, hey, Judge Man, I need some more dice. The judge just has dice on hand, apparently, too, which is kind of comical. I'm pretty sure the math there was supposed to be 28, but... hopefully that don't matter. But I saw 17, and he was dealing 11. Oh yeah, scoops that up. He knows he's dead. Alright, we're going to fast forward here. Get past that. So game 1 goes to Sabine Green. Let's see how the second one plays out here. I think it'll probably be a better game. It's usually how this goes. Once the side deck comes in, the blue Vader still struggles, right? I mean, it's still a hard control deck, but it doesn't struggle nearly as much because they have their probably devotions. Some of them are on repairs. I've seen a few in this tournament alone on repairs. What else comes in the Vader side, honestly? Mostly just stuff for the aggro matchup, really. I mean, there's a few control options, but not a ton of their side. I'm curious. I could honestly look up this dude's deck list. Don't mind me. I'm just curious what his side deck looks like. Sideboard, he had 3 repair, 2 devotion, 2 Vader saber, a search your feelings, 2 bombing run, and a 1 force surrender. So I'd be willing to bet the devotion and the repairs come in. I don't think the sabers come in. I could be wrong, but I think sabers are more for the control matchup. Search your feelings definitely for... I don't think that would come in here, would it? No, probably not. Bombing runs are probably a little too slow. Okay. So definitely the... what's it's called? Definitely the devotions and the yada yadas. Repairs. Punches in for 2 with the Inferno 4. Yeah. So he doesn't have the dream combo. The Inferno 4 into the devotion. Because you know they're trying to arena dodge you out a ripper. Oh, that card looks so sick in hyperspace. Any cards with cool colored backgrounds I feel like look good. Like Overwhelming Barrage. It looks insane. Like, there's some for sure that are boring. Like, I'm pretty sure that R2 is hyperspace, and it's like, yeah, it's meh. Fighters for Freedom is kind of meh, you know. Like, that gray color. Ooh, the I Am Your Father. Huh. Does he let him draw 3? Or does he just sack it? It's such a tough call. Lets him draw 3. He doesn't want to fall behind on board. That's crazy, though. Dude's probably got so many options. Oh, I do see a Vader Saber in hand, so he is sighting in the Sabers. I mean, granted, it's probably a better card than some of your, like, top end. Because, I mean, you're not really banking yourself on dropping an Avenger, you know what I mean? Like, the game will probably never get that far. So many cards, so many choices. No, don't tell me you're going to send him another one. All that and no Child Sin is kind of crazy to me. Like, you don't have a 6/6 Child Sin coming down immediately. Force Choke. Today's one nice thing about I Am Your Father. I feel like people are talking about cutting it and stuff. It's like, you can't go into it and be like, I need 7 damage or I need to draw 3 cards kind of thing. Like, you have to be playing it in a state where you're totally fine with either one. Because in this case, you know, he gets to draw 3, so his hand's loaded. He's got options for days, but he didn't clear the dude, right? But he's got follow-up. But if he let him clear the dude, he just cleared the dude. It was free. It doesn't get any better than that. I don't know. I feel like that card's, like, honestly slept on in a sense. I know people are running it because a lot of them copy this list, but the new Vader Blue Super Control Turbo, obviously, you know, but I feel like the card as a whole gets, like, resourced a lot and almost not utilized in the sense. I'm wondering what happens from here, though. I see he's got an entrenched in hand. I think he's waiting to entrench the Sabine. But I think old Richard here doesn't want to let that slide, because I think he's got an idea. Either that or another force throw. He is viciously hand shuffling, though, thinking about his life. He's got a repair to heal some damage, too. I know I saw that. He passed it to him. He flips it. Here it comes. Yeah, that's for sure what he was waiting for. Now Richard probably gets to claim, though, so that's kind of nice for him. Unless he wants to play something here. Yeah, I was going to say, I think he just claims, and then... That entrenched on Sabine feels so bad. I mean, sure, you're probably dodging that arena now. Yeah, fix that, Judge. Come on, put that under the Sabine. Help a brother out. Mm-hmm. 3. Okay, I'll make an opening to heal and probably take it out. But I mean, I don't know. I get it. You probably don't want your Inferno 4 to take too much damage, but if he had like a wing leader or something, which this dude is notorious for the wing leaders at this point. I still wouldn't have taken it out. I almost would have just gambled. Hit it, take your 4 down to 1 HP, and then... I mean, granted, that's why I'm not in this position. But I feel like you'd have to. I don't know. What are we spending here? K2? K2 comes down. Now what? He's got 2 vigilance in hand. Oof. He claims he really wants to, initiate. Whoa, what just happened? Is that double medal ceremony? Whoa. Just to make the R2 like a big boy? I mean, it makes sense, right? But it still doesn't feel great. I'm wondering how he gets around this. I see Force Choke and Open Fire. The double vigilance probably still in hand. But you are going to start taking a beating here. Got resource something too. Yeah, that Vanquish can suck it. That card sucks. That Inferno 4's been alive all game, bro. Open Fire. Takes 3. How much do you think this deck costs, value-wise, just to be all hyperspace? Like what is the difference, I guess, between all hyperspace and all not? The wing leader comes down. That is a 5/8, a 5/8 R2D2. What now? Whoa. That's something. Yeah, take that out, right? Get punched for 5 by the R2. That hurts so bad. Where's your out of spec waylays at this point? I mean, he's obviously hoping for a blast, but man, that R2 is massive, dude. 2 cost. He's probably force choking it. Yeah. Now it's a 5/3, so he can vigilance it next turn. Makes sense. 4 cause. Sabine. Rebel Assault. Wolf. K2. That math is... Oh, Wolf's not a white. It's like that math isn't math. I feel like you put the wolf back on top, right? No, you don't. That's a little insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. I mean, I guess you're assuming he's got initiative, so he's probably vigilancing immediately. You would know it at this point, too. Like, what else is he gonna do, right? Why else would he ping your dude for 5? Here it comes. My boy hasn't played a unit in a decade, though. Like, that Inferno 4 has been around all game. I don't know if he's actually even played any other unit. Like, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. Another 4 cause off the top. Right. Another 4 cause. Discards the wolf. Puts the 4 cause back on top. Discards the other 2. Okay. He repairs it. It's just a race at this point. He's like, how much can I heal versus how much can you do? 4 for a K2. Yeah. Oof. Whoa. I did not see that coming. The Vader comes out, huh? Oh, that was, I think, Giga. No. Hey, chill out. Quit chasing the cat. Does he just claim here? Like, is this Giga Brain? I mean, Vader coming out there seems a little odd, to be honest, but I'm wondering if he just claims, and that way he can... I don't know. It's kind of a pickle. I'm with you there. I'd be hand shuffling like a mother. Like, because you know he's got vigilance, and I'm pretty sure he's still got the saber, but the Sabine hitting it for 5, you know, it's a 5/3. So if you play the saber, you can ping off K2, I guess, but the Sabine will take you out. But if you play vigilance, you can kill the Sabine now because it's a 5/3. But the K2 would probably take you out. They might not. I don't know. They might just be pushing damage. Oof, he's going for it. Puts 2 on the K2. Okay. I don't know. I'm uncertain about that play, how I feel, in my opinion. I don't know what he could have done differently, but it just feels a little off. I feel like the Sabine came out like a 5/8 Sabine. I guess. I don't know, man. That's just weird. What? ACL Fleet Lieutenant. That's kind of cool. I forgot he hadn't even used it. I mean, kind of. I mean, you're pretty much for sure Vigilance in the Sabine at this. No, because it's still entrenched. See how this whole setup kind of just confuses me. Huh. Make an opening on the K2. So you're taking 1 to go to 25. Dude's got his third 4 cause. We already saw that. Spec Force. I feel like if you don't have one already, you're putting the Spec Force back on top. But if you do have one, you're not worried. He sends them all. He is not worried. He's checking the 4 cause, making sure they're all out. Well, hopefully you got some healing. He's out of surprise burst, I guess, so that's kind of good. He's only got 1 resource left too, but oh, excuse me. He's kind of in a position where he can't play anything in the ground, but you also don't want to kill Sabine. I don't know. Because if you kill Sabine, he pings you for 1. But you need to heal. He claims it. You gotta have some healing. Can't. No, he's got the Vader Saber. He's held that Vader Saber all game. He's got Vader Saber, Takedown, and Vigilance at 6. I gotta do a little texty. Yeah, you just gotta pass and hope he doesn't have it. It's just a weird one, man. I don't know. I feel like that Vader came out in just an odd spot. I don't know if there was other ways around it, but the Green Squadron A-Wing, like, you have to answer everything from here on. Probably just, yeah, Vigilance it, and it doesn't feel great. I mean, it's a 1-3 technically. I mean, it does 3 damage, but it at least heals you 5, so you're not as dangerously low. The Sabine Wren. That's nice looking. Open fire. He's answered both so far. I think Richard's gonna win this. I could be wrong. I mean, he's getting pretty hard controlled right now, but that Fleet Lieutenant is sticking. He'd rather claim than push 2 damage. Richard is out of cards, though, bro. Like, his 2 for turn is his hand. He has no more for a cause. Yep, take down. He's only at 9 resources, huh? I thought he was at 10. Must not want a resource where he's at. I mean, 9 is kind of your max, but... The Marine, the repair. He's just trying to stabilize. Claims the initiative. Huh. I wonder what his other... I think it's Heroic Sacrifice. I think we saw it. I don't know. Oh. Whoa. Gets rid of his Inferno 4 to check what he's drawn. And, yeah, I mean, recover 2 health on his Inferno 4, but... Yeah, there was a patrol craft and something else. Oh, he uses the destroyed and this one, so he's double checking. That's kind of cool. Deal one, yeah, He's just gonna leave that Sabine there all game, bro. A Palpatine. That's kind of tough. Yeah, I think he just chills at 9. What? There's that 6 damage. He's not at 27, is he? Oh, well, that was probably when he shook it off the what's it's called. See, that's why you should pin it back. Because that's crazy. There's no way he used it that much. They are not updating his life either, so... That's kind of odd. He doesn't know what's going on. It took 6 and then 2. Yeah, okay. That sounds right. What are we shaking for? He's got it on. Just ask him what his pen and pad says. And then ask him what his pen and pad says. And then adjust. Excuse me. Excuse me. I don't know. He needs to push 4 damage. He's got to be running low on healing at this point, honestly. I don't think I've seen a Sabine player ever play a match this long. It's just Inferno 4 beatdown, bro. Phase 2 for another Marine. Not a weekly play promo, just a hyperspace foil. That's bizarre. Ooh, the Palpatine comes down. Well, the Sabine's dead now, so he could technically start pinging again. if he gets to that point, but that Sabine stayed on board for a decade. I mean, that's a new Inferno 4, but he wasn't gonna die. What? Did he scoop it up? Oh, he scooped it up, I'm guessing. He was out of gas. Alright, fast forward. What did I just see? Hold the phone. So they start here. Dude plays Alliance X-Wing. Okay. Open fires it. Gotcha. They're playing fast, bro. They know they don't want to go to double L. Red 3. Yep. Claim. Yep. Ping. Yep. It's a nice watch you got there, Gee. I see a devotion in his hand. Probably hoping to slap that on the Inferno 4 if he was going to arena dodge him. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case this time, though. His graveyard is like in his space area. That's funny. Power of the dark side. Aye aye, Captain. That feels bad though, because here comes the Sabine beatdown. Uh-huh. Doesn't have the takedown for it, so well, at least the resources, but R2. Mm-hmm. The past is so freaky, man. I've done it, I can't cap, but that's good. I'm texting now. I gotta do some texting. You know the struggles. So, that hurt. I see the takedown in hand, and that Sabine is a 4-7. You better check faster, bud. Huh. It's for 5. Yeah. Wolf 4 cause Fang Fighter. Oof. That's a bad beat for you, bro. You can't entrench that. Dang, that is tough. Vader Ping. I mean, do you just 4 cause here? I think you do. You got resources to burn. So gross. Uh-huh. Hey, you definitely put those two back on top. Well, plays the wolf. Okay. All right, oh, yeah. You can tell they're just trying to zoom. Honestly, I mean, it sounds crazy, but I'm surprised he hasn't scooped it up. I mean, granted, he's playing, you know, round 8. You probably don't want to lose. You probably play it out, but I think he's kind of realizing where he's at. It's not a winning position. And he resourced the entrench, too, just because he knows that he has it. He saw the Fang Fighter, bro, and he's like, nope. A Childson, that's going to be a 4/4. Okay. Dog's just patting around. I hear him. The wolf? What? Does Wolf have Saboteur? Huh. That's kind of neat. Takes out Sabine. ECL's out the K2. Can't kill Sabine. I think he's got a devotion and a takedown. You're just dead, aren't you? No, you. Yeah, you're just dead. He just claimed, bro. Yeah, that's GG. 6 damage. Good games. That second game was kind of bizarre. I thought it was going to be a 2-0 even in the late game for Sabine, but he couldn't get the initial damage. I do not want to. Sorry. I do not want to see that. Much love, but I just post the videos, and I swear those are always my thumbnails. They pop up. It's like, I can't. But it's much love to you guys. Thank you for commentating this event and whatnot. It's much appreciated. But I'm going to wrap it up here. That was round 8 of the PPG 5K. Make sure to check them out if you want to catch them up when they drop. It's, if you enjoy this type of content, me commenting my opinions as a player, and a pretty active player, I don't know, average at least, I don't know, but yeah, drop a thumbs up, comment, let me know what you think, subscribe to the channel if you're new, it's much appreciated, help me grow up a little bit. But until next time, I'll probably be doing the top 16 soon, and yeah, stay tuned. Peace.